Splash, you hatch. Boom. Instant orphan. Dad, already dead right after mating. That's the octopus contract. Mom, she's been starving for months guarding you and your 50,000 siblings. The second you pop out, she exhales, collapses, and dies too. They both fulfilled the process of seminal parity. Just one night stand before death. So, tough luck, kid. 0 parents in under 5 seconds. Welcome to life. You don't even get time to cry. You're barely bigger than a fingernail, floating like confused sea glitter. And your siblings? Yeah, those brothers and sisters? Half of them will try to eat you before you can say, family reunion. The ocean doesn't do sibling love. So, day 1, checklist. Survive predators, avoid siblings, learn how to swim. Oh, and don't die. Meanwhile, the Pacific Ocean is a giant buffet, and guess what's on the menu? You. Salmon, crabs, rockfish, sea stars, and basically anything with a mouth is looking at you like a free snack pack. You've got no camouflage skills yet, no cool ink tricks, just vibes and tiny baby arms. Other animals, they get parents. You get thrown into the Hunger Games with 50,000 contestants and no team alliances. Survival odds? Not great. And don't think about drifting for a quiet start either. The current shoves you around like laundry in a washing machine. Up, down, spun sideways. Good luck figuring out which way is not death. So, yeah, your epic life story begins with a tragedy speed run. You're not born on easy. You're not even born on normal. You spawn straight into nightmare mode. Congrats, you didn't die as a baby. Huge achievement. Now you're a teenager. Translation, still snack-sized, but with slightly better tricks. You finally get camouflage. Change color, change texture, boom, you're suddenly rock number 37. But of course, sometimes you panic and turn into neon traffic cone. Smooth. You're learning the ink move too. Sounds badass, right? Nope. First time you try it, you blast a little puff, swim straight into your own smoke cloud, and choke. Bravo. Predator still got a clear shot at you. Food? Still a disaster. You're supposed to be cracking snails and crabs, but your arms don't coordinate yet. You slam a shell around like a kid trying to open a bag of chips. Meanwhile, fish glide by, judging you. And where's mom to help? Oh wait, dead. Parenting isn't in the octopus package deal. It's solo leveling, every day. Sharks, seals, halibut, even other octopuses. Every single one thinks you're free protein. You hide in rocks, sneak under seaweed, wedge yourself into bottles. But don't get cocky. You think you're slick in your little den? Nope. Giant crab claws reach in like a claw machine at an arcade. Other ocean teenagers are out here living. Young seals play tag. Salmon hang with schools. You're just desperately avoiding extinction. Your growth spurt is basically survive another week, maybe gain a few ounces. Congratulations, you're evolving into slightly bigger appetizer. Life as a teen Pacific Red Octapus equals never-ending fail compilation. And you've still got years to go. Now, you're big enough to almost look scary, but not really. A salmon still stares at you like, bro, please, you're just a wet balloon with legs. Your camouflage skills, better. You can pull off serious rock face, seaweed cosplay, and sometimes even grumpy sponge. But of course, it doesn't always land. One time you tried blending into sand, forgot your tentacles were still glowing red, and basically became an underwater neon sign that read, "Free food here." Let's talk hunting. You've upgraded from awkward snail bashing to semi-professional crab cracking. You sneak, pounce, wrap all 8 arms, and bam! Dinner. Sounds badass, right? Except half the time the crab pinches you in the face and escapes. And the predators? Oh, they still line up. Halibut cruise by. Seals patrol. Even other octopuses size you up like you're on the sushi menu. You try pulling the old ink cloud escape, this time with confidence, except currents drift your ink away immediately. Predator sees you. You freeze. Predator swims off, probably thinking you're too pathetic to bother with. Social life? Non-existent. You don't hang out with other octopuses. If you bump into one, it's usually stare down, wrestle, somebody loses an arm. It's not friendship, it's WWE, but slimmer. Meanwhile, across the ocean, dolphins are out here doing synchronized flips. Sea otters hold hands when they nap. Salmon travel in squads. You sit alone in a shell-covered den like a hermit. But hey, you're not dead yet. In octopus terms, that's basically a flex. You've survived childhood, teen years, and now young adulthood. The bad news? The real adult phase is coming. That's when things get truly ridiculous. Welcome to octopus adulthood. You're finally mature, and nature whispers, it's time to find love. For Pacific Red Octopus, romance is basically a horror comedy with the worst happy endings. Step 1. Find a mate. You live alone in your den like a cranky gamer. Meeting another octopus is rare, and when it happens, there's only two options: fight or flirt. The line between them? Paper thin. So you, brave octopus, inch closer to a female. She eyes you like, touch me wrong and I'll eat you. You stretch out your special arm, the hectocotylus, biology's version of a USB stick. You awkwardly plug it in. No roses, no dinner date. Just, here, take my genetic code. Please don't bite my head off. And if you're the unlucky dude, that's it. Game over. Some females straight up eat the male after mating. Like seriously. Imagine Tinder dates where you swipe right, go for coffee, and she bites your face off. That's the Red Octopus lifestyle. But let's say you survived. Congrats. Kind of. Because the female now has the worst mom job ever. She lays tens of thousands of eggs and glues herself to babysitting duty. She doesn't eat, doesn't leave, doesn't even stretch her legs. She just fans the eggs with water like an overworked air conditioner for months, until she literally wastes away and dies. And the babies? They hatch, drift into the ocean, and instantly get devoured by anything with teeth, fins, or bad vibes. Out of thousands, maybe a handful make it. So your love life ends like this. You either die after mating, or watch your partner slowly starve herself to death. Somehow, you have a little time left. Wait, you thought you'd grow old? Move into a nice rock condo? Maybe watch the waves and yell at passing crabs like a grumpy grandpa? Nope. Pacific Red Octopus life doesn't come with retirement. It comes with the world's shortest midlife crisis. Here's the truth bomb. Once you mate, your body basically hits the self-destruct button. Scientists call it senescence, which is a fancy word for your brain and body fall apart like an old smartphone battery. Your eyes? They start getting cloudy. Your reflexes? Slower than your grandma typing on WhatsApp. Your appetite? Gone. You stop hunting and just wander around, bumping into stuff like a drunk tourist. Why? Because your body's focused on one job, reproduction, and once that's checked off, nature's like, cool, thanks, you can go die now. For males, the decline is brutally fast. Within weeks after mating, your health tanks. You lose energy, coordination, and honestly, the will to live. So, there you are. Once a slick predator, now reduced to awkwardly floating into rocks while fish laugh behind your back. You're not the scary shadow in the reef anymore. You're background decoration. And then poof, dead. Just like that. Females, they don't get it easier. Remember, they starve themselves guarding eggs until they waste away. So whether you're male or female, the ending is the same. Fast track to the grave. But here's something that hits more. Somehow humans took your sad, tragic life and turned you into a pop culture star. Marine biologists poke at your dead body in labs to study senescence. Kids read books about how amazing octopuses are, never realizing that your life was basically a tragedy in clown shoes. And your brand? Oh, it lives on. Every time someone orders pulpo a la gallega at a seaside restaurant. Legacy? You don't get statues. You don't get glory. You get dissected, fried, or turned into a quirky mascot. And the kicker? Even though you died like a loser, humans look at your 8 arms and say, coolest animal alive. So here lies the Pacific Red Octopus. Born unlucky, lived on hard mode, and died after a one-night stand because nature thought romance should come with a kill switch. Congratulations. You never made it to retirement. But hey, at least you didn't have to pay taxes.